What's up, everybody? I am Super Beast GN. Welcome back to the channel. We are playing a mono red deck, and mono red with murders at Karlov Manor. I forgot the name of it for a second. We've got a couple of good red cards that I want to try out. Most of this is going to look pretty similar to the mono red decks you've seen in the past, but we have a couple new cards like Frantic Scapegoat, which says it's a 1/1 for 1 red haste. When it enters the battlefield, suspect it. It's a suspect a creature. It means it has menace and can't block. Just can't block, but it has menace. Whenever one or more other creatures enters the battlefield under your control, if Frantic Scapegoat is suspected, you may suspect one of the other creatures. If you do, Frantic Scapegoat is no longer suspected. That means we can put in a Monastery Swiftspear, we can put in a Charming Scoundrel with a Wicked Roll token, we can put in a Goddric, a Squee, and then they get menace. But they can't block. Which is really cool. It's a 1/1 for 1 with haste, which is what we want to do in this deck, and it makes other things pretty hard to block. The other new card is Fugitive Codebreaker. It's 1 in a red for a 2/1, prowess and haste. It has disguise, which disguise is a new, I guess a new mechanic. It's a new mechanic, but it's kind of like using an old mechanic, but like with a new, it's new and old at the same time. You may cast this card face down for 3 as a 2/2 creature, but with ward 2. Like usually, there was like a morph, right? I think it was a keyword called morph where you could do that, but it didn't have the ward 2. So it has ward 2, and you can turn it face up anytime for its disguise cost, which is 5 in a red. But it costs 1 less for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard, which we have quite a few of. So we can turn this face up pretty easily. And what it does when it turns face up, we discard our hand and draw 3 cards. Hey, what's the one thing that red is known for? Using all their cards and having nothing left. So we use this, we turn it face up when we have no cards in our hand, we just draw 3 cards, and then we just replenish our hand again, which is really nice. And Fugitive Codebreaker, pretty cool card. It is a rare, but I think it's worth its weight in gold when it comes to this particular deck, I would say. Other decks probably not, but for the mono red, it does really well. Kind of like an old, like what is it, the ogre, or the what was the other one, the Bomat Courier, kind of a similar type of role that the Codebreaker is filling here. We do have the Kumano, we have the Monastery Swiftspear, 2 Monstrous Rages, Play with Fires, the returning Shock. Shock is back, baby, back on the menu. Shock is just a slightly less good Play with Fire, but it is nice to have an extra, 1 mana do 2 damage thing. We have 4 Lightning Strikes. We have the Charming Scoundrels, of course. We have the Squees, the Goddrics, and the Witchstalker Frenzies for those pesky little Phyrexians known as Sheldred the Apocalypse. We have 3 Mishra's Foundries in here, and a Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22 lands. Little more than I normally put in my mono red decks, but I do like to have the extra Mishra's Foundries. I do find that if you have Mishra's Foundries in your deck and you're mono red, you will usually find a Mishra's Foundry pretty early on, and so you won't be able to play like everything, since we do have things. We do have one thing that's double red in here, we have a bunch of 1-drops that we want to keep playing. So if we have the Mishra's Foundry, we cannot play those 1-drops, to its fullest extent. Eventually we'll just have Mishra's Foundry left. We won't be able to play them. So put a little bit more lands in so we can hit that second red at least. But yeah, let's get into the games and see how it does. It is mono red, so I'm expecting to go against a lot of probably mono black, Phyrexian Obliterators, Sheldred the Apocalypses. You know that whatever you're going to play in this game, you're going to go against the thing that's really good against it. And that's the trials and tribulations of the Magic Arena player. So let's get into the games and see how it does. Opponent goes first. We have the Scapegoat. Oh, we have the Scapegoats. Nice. Speaking of Scapegoats, we're playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god. Alright, let's do it. We're not going first, though, unfortunately. Let's go. Haste, can't block. But it has menace. There's that. I think we... Alright, what do you got? Coppercoat Vanguard? Sure. In that case, I think... Line. We just kill it like that. Next turn, we can Cloak. Down to 17. These things are actually pretty cool. Oy. Let's see. We're going to create a Wicked Roll token on that. And then I'm going to do that. Alright. So we're gonna attack with those. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Adeline is pretty busted. Okay, exile my one shock. Dealing the damage. Yeah, you can take one of my Goddrics. That's okay. And let's see. Make that have menace. Then we can block with this and they lose one more life. Sure. Going at me. Boom and boom. I think that's what we do. Witchstalker Frenzy on your Adeline. My good sir. Hello! Now my Goddric cannot be blocked. My Charming Scoundrel cannot be blocked. And if you block the Scapegoat, you just lose a token. Yes, sir. Oh, and of course they had a second Adeline. Why wouldn't they? There's literally no reason why they wouldn't have a second Adeline. Wow. Okay. So I need something that puts another thing into... I need something that puts two things into the play. Maybe another Charming Scoundrel would be good? That's not it. Well, they want to block the Goddric. They're going to have to double block. Let's do this Goddric here. They should not be able to attack me this turn. If they attack me, they're crazy. They're just crazy. Well, they can attack me with Adeline because it doesn't tap. Yep. Oh, okay, they don't have it. They don't have the mana. They're at 1. Can I have a shock, please? Of course not. Why would you give me that? Why would you give me a shock? Oh, wait. Well, I think I win. That's stupid. You could have blocked with the 1/1. And now you lose. Awesome. Kumano, Scapegoat, Kumano. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, well on turn 3 we're going to have a beefed up Cloak. Beefed up Goddric. Or not. What do I know? Playing against Mono Black with Mono Red is sickening. Mono Black usually wins that fight. No, what do you got? Nothing. Make him play nothing. All 3 of them, my friend. Well, 3 of them. Oh, that's a pretty beefed up Goddric. If they don't kill it. They want to play something on 3, right? Ah, they still have it. Alright, let's see it. Yeah, because we can't play the Play with Fire and the Monastery Swiftspear, unfortunately. We'll do this, but we won't attack with it. Actually, we will. Never mind. We'll suspect it. All right, what do you got? I know you have a removal spell because you've been holding up 2 mana perpetually. Just I can't play anything worthwhile. I just gotta. Yeah, exactly. See. I mean, come on. All right, let's hope that was the only one though. Pithing Blade. Sacrifices a creature. Okay. They might still have one. They keep keeping 2. Well, we gotta put the Goddric out there. We still get 4 in though. If it dies, we still get the 4. So they'll just be taking a little bit less. Or not. They would have done it. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Mono red back on the menu right now. All they have to do is play a Sheldred, right? They don't play a Sheldred. Wicked roll. Next to blockers. Okay. Next to blockers. Okay. I want to get... No, see, if I do that, they pump it, right? Let's do that. We'll get some damage in. They want to kill the Goddric, right? Yes. Alright, well... You gotta have something insane right now. Each opponent loses 1 life, gets trample. Alright. Here comes the Bloodletter, sure. Let's go like that. Alright. Who you blocking? Has to block. It's exactly lethal. Five. Okay, so they lose, right? Because they should have blocked the 3/3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then we just hit them. Nice. Awesome. Good game. Alright, we have the Frantic... We have Kumano in first hand. I think that's good. I think everything else is pretty awesome too. Not very many creatures. Hello? Twins? They're not twins, I know. Kumano faces Kakkazan. Doing 1 damage to your face. Awesome. Scapegoat can't be blocked next turn at least, unless they can make something that makes two tokens. Okay, they're gaining that life back, that's fine. We have Shock back in the format, baby. Because Play with Fire is going out this year, so they're gonna have to have some kind of 2 mana or 1 mana 2 damage thing. So that's probably why they brought it back. Shock is pretty cool. I like it. This is one of the ones from Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. I'll think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I want to say like Jimi Hendrix. No, it's not. It's not Jimi Hendrix. It is this Strixhaven. There we go. I knew there was an X in it somewhere. I could play whatever, like the Witchstalker Frenzy's fine. I can play the Shock next turn. Play with Fire next turn. Oh, if we attack with two things, it just becomes a four drop. They did it. Crazy son bitch did it. All right. Pass to attackers, no attackers. Let's go ahead and fix our next draw. I don't want that. I also don't want to land though, so that's better. Now it has haste and menace. That Gobakan, though. Crazy Gobakan. Jimi Hendrix. I just realized what I said. Hendrix Haven. Is shocking this better than shocking them? No. Shocking that's really good. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so they're gonna block. Obviously we do this, right? They're at 5. Create a food token. They're gonna need that food token, but they can't afford it right now, right? Well, they can play a 2-drop and then use it. The Meal Ender! Alright. Will they kill something here? Nope, but I will. Witchstalker Frenzy. Nice. They get the scry. Goes to the bottom. That's a good sign for me. Alright. And they're at 1. So we have this Wicked Roll token. They play something huge. We just attack with whatever has the roll token on it, and then they have no choice but to just die. Mm-hmm. 3 blind mice, sure. And they lose. Alright. Good game. You go first. This is a pretty average red-looking hand. We'll take it. I like it a Kumano because we get Goddric on turn 3, and we just get him in his dragon form. Dragon form. 19. I guess we have to go Monastery Swiftspear next turn. Warden of the Inner Sky, sure. Attack. Let him block. No? Alright. Kill it. Do we kill it? Yeah, we have to kill it before it gets too big, right? Because then it's out of range of any of our kill spells. Yeah. And that's how it goes. Sure. That Monstrous Rage is so good. Taking you down. Alright, what do you got? Oh, lightning helix, sure. Warden of the Inner Sky. Seems to be all they're playing, so I'll just kill it. And then what? 2 copper coats. Amazing. Let's go Wicked Roll token and attack with both. Sure. They might have something really big. If they have an Adeline, I'm kind of dead, right? Maybe a Lightning Helix? They can pay for it. Thalia, sure. Kill it with fire. We're playing with fire. Now we're killing it with fire. Attack. Fold. We got 1, 2, 3 in there. Go ahead and Monstrous Rage. It says anytime, so I can do it whenever. Next to blockers. Maybe I should have done that after I attacked. Because now they might have something. Yeah. Now what? They're an attack? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oops. Say oops. Now he's not gonna block. Should really do that afterwards, but he has no cards in his hand, so I'm okay with that. Alright. Another Lightning Helix? You have like 15 of them? You know? Yeah, that's game, buddy. Opponent goes first. Alright, I like this. This is fine. We can work with this. Not that I like it, but we can work with this, right? This is what we do first, because if we put this down, they're just going to hold up a removal. Let's attack. And then let's Kumano and play with fire next turn, setting up for the Charming Scoundrel next after that. They're going to kill it, most likely. They might have an evil, like a destroy evil. So I'm not going to actually pump it again. Alright. Get on out of here. Nothing for you, sir. Nothing. You get nothing. I think they have an Iganjo. Question is, do I mind if they use it on one of these guys? I don't really mind. Aganjo, get lost, sure. I actually do think I need that, yeah. I'm gonna keep that. More mana means I can play more things. That's always good in mono red. I'm gonna actually make a treasure token. Let him kill the one that's kind of like the weakest one, you know? They want to make sure I can't map token, right? So they're going to kill whatever I try to map token. They want to kill the Swiftspear, they want to kill the Kumano. The Charming Scoundrel is just a 1/1 at this point. So we put it on the weakest thing that they don't want to kill. And this way they waste their removal spell on it. Haha! Alright. We'll do another one next turn. How about it? Alright, here's a 4. Depopulate. Eh, sure. Let's go... play with fire. 2, 3. Yeah. I'm keeping it because it's got haste. And we gotta hope that this is not a land, right? Nice. Attack. And then we hit him with the lightning strike next turn, right? And then we win. I think that's what we do. That's not what we do. Actually, I think it still is what we do. Yeah. Alright, he messed up. Well, no, I guess there's nothing else he could have done. Attack. Ugh. We kill it? No, I mean... Well, they can't block it, right? Let's see if we can. Let's see if they can stay in this. Okay. Then he gets another card. All right, I need something that does damage right now. Well, that'll do it. There we go. All right, let's see if they can gain life now. They're at 2. Ossification, sure. Okay. Topiary Stomper. Looks like we have won another game here. Unless they can get life from this. Well, no, if it's only going to be 1 life, right? So, Lightning Strike will still do it. Ugh. Got too many lands in a red deck, you know? We got him, though. Good game. Well, that is the deck. Pretty short one today because we are doing mono red. I know, how many times can you just win with mono red? How many times can you play a mono red deck? Their games are so fast. It's like, you don't want a whole hour of that, right? So a little bit of a short one today, but it is a fun deck. It does work. I'm not saying, like, we won every match, I believe, in this video. But it can be beaten. It definitely can be beaten. There are times where your opponent's just going to have, like, Phyrexian Obliterator. We luckily did not see one. But they are out there. They do, I think in practice, not with this deck, but other decks, I have seen a bunch of Phyrexian Obliterators today. So I don't know what's going on with that. Somebody might have made a deck that had them in there and it was really good. So I'm seeing a lot of them today. I just didn't see any with this deck. I'm very surprised. But it's a pretty fun red deck. It's very much like the last mono red standard deck we played, but, you know, with a couple new cards. And I do like these new cards. The Codebreaker came in handy. Really did like its effect. And the Frantic Scapegoat, pretty awesome. Making things have menace. Like, red doesn't care if you can't block, right? I mean, most of their creatures can't block anyways. So, you know, really cool card. 1/1 with haste for 1. You love it. You love to see it. But that's it. That's the deck. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the video and me, the person. So we'll see you next time. Peace out and have a wonderful day.